Harmony Jewelers is where you find us today. We are in Grimsby and we're talking about jewelry. We're talking about watches. We're talking about estate pieces. I'm being joined by Kevin, who is the man behind it all. You guys have been here for a few years.
Yes, Emily, we've been here since 1975. My mom and dad started the business downtown Grimsby here.
And it continues to be a family run.
Continues to be family run. I'm very excited that my daughter Kate
Hi, Kate.
is joining the business, third generation coming up.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we've been downtown since 1975, next year heading into our 50th year.
Now I know, because I've been here before, that you guys specialize in some really unique jewelry. You've got all the new, trendy, upcoming pieces, but you also have a lot of estate jewelry, and I love that uniqueness.
Estate jewelry is our forte. We've been dealing with estate jewelry for a lot of years, so we kind of specialize in that. And it's kind of interesting nowadays, estate jewelry is kind of seen as sustainable jewelry because we're actually recycling the old jewelry into the new jewelry. So because of that, we buy a lot of gold jewelry, and then we revamp it, make it beautiful again, and we put it back out for sale.
Okay.
So buying gold jewelry, it's a big business these days. You'll see a lot of companies around advertising cash for gold. And
totally.
whatnot. We do cash for gold as well, but we like to think we're a little different, where we focus on giving as much value as we can, because we do actually recycle the gold, the precious metals, the gemstones, diamonds, all of that.
Well, I've done a lot of, I have sold some jewelry, but I've never seen a machine like this. What does this do?
So this is a gold precious metal X-ray machine.
Cool.
So latest technology, this machine allows us to tell you exactly the content of the precious metal that's in your gold jewelry.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And it's literally an X-ray machine.
And it'll show you all the information?
Coming up on the screen here, it analyzes the metal that's in that coin.
Wow.
And here it's telling us that it's 22 karat gold. There's 8.4% copper, and just a little bit of silver in there.
So the precision is next level.
Unbelievable, yeah. There's no guesswork anymore. So
wow.
we know exactly the value of the gold that you bring in.
That's so great. And it must be so reassuring for your customers. I know all of your, quite a number of your staff are certified, and they've got all the latest training.
Correct.
Yes. And that's comforting. And this also, because then people know and they trust, they know exactly what they're getting.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is so cool.
So from the X-ray machine, it goes onto the scale, and we do a calculation. We know exactly the gold value that's in that piece.
Really neat.
Whether it's a gold coin, scrap gold jewelry, or a piece that you want to recycle into something new, we can look after all that.
Okay, and I noticed you guys have done some renovations in here. It looks amazing.
Yeah, to celebrate our 50 years, we kind of did a renovation. The whole backside of the store has been revamped, and we're quite proud of what we've created in downtown Grimsby here.
All right, well, 'tis the holiday season. Why not go out and treat yourself or somebody else to something beautiful here at Harmony Jewelers? We've got so much more coming up on Morning Live, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Harmony Jewelers. We're being joined by Jen now, and we're going through kind of a journey of a custom piece of jewelry. I think it's so cool that you guys have a workshop up here and you guys do everything on site.
It's wonderful. It really, truly is amazing what we can do here at Harmony Jewelers. The custom department is so exciting. It's a wonderful experience to be a part of, to see the outcome of newly designed pieces, refurbished pieces, making old into new is really something we really specialize in.
So say, let's just hypothetically speaking, this is my pile of stuff that I have brought you.
That's right.
And I want you to make me a special customized piece out of all that stuff.
Absolutely. It's wonderful that you can go through your jewelry box, find some items that you may not have a purpose for, bring them in, and we do exactly this. We will sort your gold, we will weigh your gold, and we will let you know what the options are into making a brand new piece that you can enjoy for years to come.
Okay, and these are some of the examples, correct?
These are. So with the custom process, how we really start off is we would start off with a consultation. Consultations can be done in store or online. You can also visit our website as well to reach out to us. With the start of the process, we start off with sketches to really hone in on what your ultimate dream and your vision is for your piece.
Okay.
Once we go from the sketch work, we then do a three-dimensional CAD rendering of your item. With this particular item here, the client had a previous ring that was passed down to her here, was the initial setting. We have then redesigned it to be what you see here.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, yeah, that's way better.
It's wonderful. This was passed down to her from her mother.
That's gorgeous.
And it just wasn't her style and didn't suit her, so therefore
Totally.
she wasn't wearing it or enjoying the beautiful
Yeah,
jewels that
of
were inside.
course,
So
yeah.
we worked with the client very closely, took into account all of the details that she wanted, and we're hoping for, and then had it reset. Another client we had a beautiful tennis bracelet. It did not fit her. It wasn't really her style, too heavy on her wrist. We then custom made these stunning earrings that she will wear, especially for the holidays.
Oh, that is so smart. Now, what I need is somebody to start handing down these pieces of jewelry to me.
Absolutely. And that's one thing that's really great about estate jewelry, about the custom design department, because if you have pieces that have been handed down, they may have been from many years ago, and they may not be the trending style. So why have them sit in your jewelry box when you can
course.
bring them in and you can really redesign and then really enjoy these pieces?
That's so great. And how long does a piece take kind of from start to finish?
It really depends on how invasive your design is going to be. Your typical turnaround time is 4 to 6 weeks once we have
nothing.
the design. We can have it done really quickly.
Yeah, that's
Anything
incredible.
from engagement rings, wedding bands, necklaces, bracelets,
the whole
you
bit.
name it, anything is possible.
Okay, very cool. Okay, coming up, we're going to talk a little bit more about estate jewelry and all of the amazing stuff that I have here at Harmony Jewelers. Good morning. Welcome to Grimsby. We are at Harmony Jewelers, and we are looking at all of the newest trending pieces. Now, it's the time for holiday shopping. Tis the season for sparkle.
Yes.
Tis the season for estate jewelry, which is my absolute favorite.
Yeah, we have some here.
Being joined by Julia. Julia, talk to us about what people are into these days. It's been so long since I've actually bought myself a diamond ring.
Okay.
I want to know what people want.
Yeah, well, good morning. So here in the store, we have some yellow gold pieces. Yellow gold is back and bigger than ever. Tennis necklaces layered with gold chains, kind of makes them a little bit less formal. You can wear them with your jeans and your t-shirt. In the bridal space, big rings with thin bands seems to be the trend, such as the oval that we have here and the radiant here. They're both lab-grown diamonds, over 2 carats, really big and flattering on your hand.
They're beautiful. They're so sparkly.
Definitely, and even with the trending pieces too, you can find an estate piece. So we have this Tiffany bangle right over here in yellow gold. So even in something that's estate, you can still find trending and affordable pieces.
Yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've heard of the tennis bracelet. I've never
Yeah.
actually heard of a tennis necklace.
Yeah, so the tennis necklace is just the bracelet with a bunch more diamonds,
Yeah.
a lot more sparkle. But when you layer it with the chain, it kind of makes it a lot less formal. So you can definitely wear that every day.
Yeah, it's more
luxury
casual.
for every day. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everyday luxury.
Everyday
I like
luxury,
that.
yeah.
Okay, so we can transition from the gold bangle, because you're right, everyone has gold bangles these days. Like, it is what people are wearing. But this is an estate piece, and I know you guys have a huge selection of estate jewelry. What is estate jewelry for those people that don't know?
Estate jewelry is just previously owned pieces. A lot of what we have in front of you is more sort of what you think of when you hear estate. It's a lot of traditional, more vintage pieces. The craftsmanship on them is really beautiful. This diamond bangle in particular is studded with diamonds that would have been all hand set.
Wow.
So even if trending isn't your thing and you like something a bit more unique and one of a kind, the estate's definitely the way to go.
Wow, so people can just come in now. If they've got estate jewelry, how does that work? What's the process?
So we do appraisals here in the store. We can also take a look at your jewelry and sort of see if it's something we'd be interested in purchasing. And we just really help direct people through their estates. They might have a really large collection of items, and it's just a way so people know what's worth for them to keep, what maybe they can get rid of, to maybe even turn it into something new.
Right.
Because it's a really sustainable way to shop. We do a lot of gold trade here in the store.
Yeah.
So you can turn old pieces into something new for yourself or for a loved one.
And you keep everything here in store. Like, I love the fact we're going to showcase the workshop that you guys have upstairs. So even if someone brings in like an old jewelry box from a relative, you guys can help them go through it. You can pick the pieces that are valuable.
If you have estate pieces of your own, we can even refurbish them too.
Oh, so you can make them into something a little bit different.
Yeah, definitely. Right here in store.
Well, what do you know? Harmony Jewelers. That's really cool. Okay, coming up, there's so much to explore and showcase, and there's so much more sparkle. So make sure you stay with us. There's lots more coming up on Morning Live. It's time to look at watches. See what I did there, Chris?
Very nice, very nice.
I know you guys have a really wide selection here, but I'm so fascinated by like the pre-loved watches that you have, because you do have quite the selection.
Yeah, we usually have around 200 pieces of pre-owned sort of luxury brand watches from Rolex, what we have in front of us here, Tag Heuer, Audemars Piguet, Omega, and like I say, those are all pre-owned, and it's a great way to save some money generally as well on a nice luxury watch.
Piece, right?
Yeah.
Now, like, do you get them? I mean, is estate watches a thing? Because I know estate jewelry is a thing.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Like I say, the stock you see all behind you and listed on our website, these are all estate pieces. Some come from customers like yourself who will come in and trade into us.
Yep.
And then many are also pieces that we buy from watch dealers throughout Canada and the US.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah,
Okay, so now what about if someone comes looking for a watch? Like if they're like, hey, Chris, I really want this blah, 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 Rolex XYZ 500. Can you be like, well, let me check with my dealers?
Yeah, no, definitely. we have an ongoing list, basically, of people who are looking for a specific watch.
Yeah.
And we're always on the hunt for what's next and best for the watch collectors and enthusiasts that we deal with, for sure.
Yeah, because I didn't really know that watch collectors and watch enthusiasts existed until I got a little bit older.
Yeah.
And I think that's just because the more established you get in life, the more money you potentially have to spend on things like this, because they are investments.
Oh, 100%, yeah,
most
for
part.
sure, yeah. And it's cool, too, because we're seeing a lot of younger people now getting into watches, and enthusiasts turn into collectors.
Yeah.
It seems to be a natural progression, for sure.
Now, besides the estate pieces and the pre-loved pieces, you guys also carry a whole new line, also various lines of watches, correct?
Yes, we carry Citizen that you see now, and
Beautiful.
we also carry Tissot, which is a great Swiss brand, as well as Rado, which we started carrying about 4 years ago.
I was going to say, I don't think I'd ever heard of Rado.
It's a younger brand. They're kind of more known for using interesting materials, mostly ceramic is their big material that they use.
Now, if, say, money wasn't an object, say we had all the money in the world and we could buy any watch we wanted, what kind of watch would you recommend for somebody?
I would say if you're looking for long-term sort of investment, Rolex is the way to go.
It's always been a Rolex. Nothing's beat it.
It holds its value over time and increases in value over time, like no other brand does.
Really?
Yeah.
So it still has the number one spot in the market?
Yeah, for sure.
Nothing's been able to take it yet?
No. It's very steady.
Imagine that. Well, thanks, Chris, for chatting with us.
You're very welcome.
And thank you for having us here at Harmony Jewelers. It is time to do some Christmas shopping. This is the place to do it. We'll have all the information on our website for Harmony at chch.com.